mutakule kebali ya mutakule. Ndimole ya mutakule kebali ya mutakule. Wole ni mtenge moto. Wole ni mtenge moto. The anticipation is very high. Yale anamdale. Sababu mutakule. Kebali setale. Setale abakamurine. Abakamurine ni mtenge moto.
Band is coming by just for a minute. Band is coming by for a minute.
Thank you very much, Police Band, for that melodious tune. Master of Ceremonies, I want to first of all recognize in our presence this afternoon the former Honorable Minister of Interior, former Inspector General of Police, my own uncle, my former boss, my mentor. He knows why I say he's my mentor. I served under him as personal assistant so many years ago. Honorable, thank you so much for gracing this occasion. Our host, Commissioner Adil Basange, Commissioner of Police Intervention Unit, the Lord Mayor of Kalifing Municipality, who was with us a short while ago, but due to other engagements, he has to leave, but we appreciate his presence. The representative of the National Disaster Management Agency, the country director of the German police support team, my own friend Serap, the police commissioner, Kanifing region, and other service chiefs under the Kanifing region, namely Drug Law Enforcement Agency, Fire Service, SIS, prisons, etc. Commissioner West Coast Region represented, Commissioner Medic represented, Lieutenant Colonel Sanyang of GAP Ordnance, Commissioner Mobile Traffic, Commissioner Police State Guards represented, Commandant of the GAP Training School represented, senior officers of services here present, the General Manager, Gambia Police Force, Cooperative Credit Union, our brother, our friend Ali, who we all know is an ambassador, is a friend, not only to the Police Intervention Unit, but the entire Gambia Police Force. Ali, we acknowledge your presence. Hassan, sorry, get me wrong. The OC Medic and team, the OC Mobile Traffic and team, OC Bikama PIU, Banjul PIU, TSU, Police Band, Police Guards, officers, men and women of the Police Intervention Unit, promoted or decorated officers of the Gambia Police Force, Police Intervention Unit and the Mobile Traffic Unit, friends and families of all those who are decorated and promoted today, members of the press and the media, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, all protocols duly and respectfully observed. I wish to, first of all, register my profound appreciation for the honor extended to me to address these newly promoted men and women of the Police Intervention Unit and the Mobile Traffic Unit of the Gambia Police Force. Therefore, on behalf of the Inspector General of Police, the police senior management and leadership, and the entire Gambia Police Force, I want to take this opportunity to congratulate all of you for this wonderful achievement in your professional careers. I also, by extension, want to congratulate your families and friends for providing the support and encouragement, hence your elevation today. Promotions in the police signifies reward for hard work, dedication, commitment, and integrity. Promotions are not mere decorations. Instead, promotions goes with added responsibilities. Please be reminded that the police command has so much trust and confidence in you. Hence your elevation to your next ranks or levels. Don't betray that trust and confidence that warranted your promotion. You are going to assume new leadership roles in your respective areas of responsibility. You are expected to perform beyond expectations. Don't relent in your drive to fulfill those expectations. You are expected to encounter challenges in your new roles and responsibilities. The new ranks bestowed on you today are a test to determine your eligibility for further promotions in the future. See your new ranks just as a beginning to your police career and a beginning for more ranks to come in the future. This, I'm sure, will definitely motivate you to work harder and harder to serve your beloved nation, the Gambia. The officers below you will look up to you for inspiration and mentorship. You should therefore endeavor to be their role models, their mirrors, and their guidance. As the famous saying goes, to whom much is given, much is expected. You have been given too much, we expect too much from you. Master of Ceremonies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I want to advise these newly promoted officers, and indeed every other police officer, that policing is not a money-making enterprise or a job that will or should make you rich. Policing is not a job to create enemies or foes. Instead, we are servants of the people, servants of the nation and the world at large. Our interface and dealings with the people we are paid to serve should be cordial and assuring. Being in that police uniform, all of us, in your national colors, is a privilege and should not be seen as a real, and should only be seen as a real privilege for that matter. There are thousands and thousands of Gambians who would have wanted to put on that uniform and serve their nation. But they are not fortunate to do so. Not because they are bad people or they don't meet the requirements to become police officers. Perhaps they are unlucky to do so or unfortunate to have the privilege. You will agree with me, there are so many people in the groups today who would have wanted to be police officers, but they are not. You are the ones who are privileged to be in police uniform. So you should consider yourself as people who are lucky. Count yourself, therefore, as lucky people to put on that uniform to serve your nation and humankind. Therefore, don't abuse those privileges. Don't disappoint that hope people have in you and your services. Serve your people with professionalism and integrity. As the saying goes in policing, find the facts and mind the feelings. Find the facts and mind the feelings. That simply means, in as much as you are empowered by the law to do your job, the feelings of the people you are dealing with should be respected. When you arrest a suspect, this is why the law calls them suspects or accused person. They are not criminals. Deal with them as suspects. Deal with them according to the stipulated protocols. Don't abuse them. Remember that you are very powerful. Your powers are derived from the Police Act, from the Constitution, from other legal frameworks that makes you what you are here today. But don't abuse those powers. Law enforcement is not about taking the law into your own hands. It's not about abusing or infringing the rights of the people you are supposed to serve and protect. Mr. Chair, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the police intervention unit, mobile traffic, with due respect, I'm not saying this because you are not important. Let me make that clear before I move to my next statement. The police intervention unit is the elite unit or the elite department of the Gambia Police Force. Whether we like it or not, it's the elite unit of the Gambia Police Force. And when I say the elite unit, that signifies it's the most important unit. Someone within the ranks or somewhere will disagree with me. But for me, the police intervention unit is the most important. It is the unit that we count on in emergencies. It is the unit that we count on. It's the unit that takes risks to go the extra mile whenever they are needed or the need arises. It is the unit that sacrifices their leisure times, union with their families and friends, just to serve humanity. It is the unit that performs all duties just to ensure we all enjoy our sound sleeps at night and move about our normal business on a daily basis. Once again, mobile traffic unit, general duty, party and people. I am not saying this because you are not significant. I am saying this for a reason, and I'm sure you will forgive me if you are offended. Bravo to the police intervention unit. Bravo to the mobile traffic unit as well. The commissioner said short while ago they should be permitted to party today. But I want to assure him that the permission is not granted. We don't want our roads to be blocked. And if you don't see these people, those in yellow there, if they are not on the traffic, you know what happens. Commissioner Kinkoli, the permission is not granted. From here, I'll go back with the traffic. I don't know whether you have a slaughter bull or a cow or a sheep, but please go back with the traffic immediately after here. It's an order, and it's a last order. Bravo to the men and women of the police intervention unit. At this juncture, I would like to take this opportunity to thank the police commissioner of the police intervention unit and his command for steering the affairs of the PIU in a very professional manner. We all know that the PIU is not only a elite unit, but it's a professional unit with so much expertise. I want to encourage him and his men and women, of course, to keep up the good work they are doing. On behalf of the Inspector General of Police and the entire police leadership, I wish to assure him and his officers our continued support and collaboration to enable him fulfill his noble mandate. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a long and refreshing marriage with this unit. I have a special ties with the police intervention unit. It is the unit where I first assumed command responsibilities as a police officer 22 years ago. For your information, I have this unit 22 years ago as officer commanding. So you can see it's a unit that is very close to me, very dear to me. An experience I really enjoyed despite the challenges at the time. Once a para, always a para, and I'm a para. I am still a para, even though I'm not in para uniform, but I have the blood of para running into my veins. I am still part of you. This unit is very dear to my heart. This unit is my baby, personally. If I was able to bring this guy down just to improve and make the general well-being of this unit a reality, I would have done so. So you are so dear to me. You are my brothers and sisters. I'm not saying this as a police officer, I'm saying it as a personal person. In conclusion, I want to take this opportunity to thank all of our partners, ranging from the German police support team. This pavilion we are here today, it's been used for the first time today. And it's been sponsored and funded by the German police support team under the dynamic and distinguished coordination of Madam Serap from the German. There are also many other partners. Asan, the mayor of Kanifing, I was told, and many others whom I couldn't mention today. But I just want to extend profound appreciation on behalf of the IGP, the police command, and indeed the police intervention unit for the continued support and cooperation you have been rendering to the police, most particularly the police intervention unit. And I want to encourage you to continue in the collaboration and support. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank all of you for your kind attention. Thank you very much.
The leadership of the Gambia Police Force. And I don't copy. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes, you can go back to your parade position, please. Commanders. Cadets and parade commander, go back to your parade position, please. We will now have the parade procession, the parade commander to take permission to take leave. Silence, please.
marching. Hey, have your permission to march out to parade. Sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. This brings us to the end of that session 2. We will now have the parade march off the ground. However, there are a few activities to mark this very important occasion left to observe, and we will have the band, the police band, to also take a minute to entertain. And we will also have the K9, just for appearance. I know the Nyomintas are not very with the dogs. You know, the SPSR and the team. Me, I'm very afraid of these dogs. So, it's just for show. They will not be released. And it's important that we understand that the Gambia Police Force is expanding, and naturally so, because the responsibilities and the dynamics of security in this country is changing. And for that reason, we have introduced the K9 dogs with their handlers. After the mic pass or mic off of the parade, you have the band. You have the band to entertain the gathering. Here this morning at the police intervention ground, marking the decoration of more than 200 officers being promoted to various ranks, from the police constable to assistant superintendent of police. We are witnessing the marking of those officers, and included are the mobile traffic unit and the police van. Yes, we have the Assistant Inspector General of Police taking the salute for the Inspector General of Police and the leadership of the Gambia Police Force. This is a very, very extraordinary, a very, very extraordinary session. Now that the mic is off, we have the presentation K9. The presentation of K9. Band is coming back just for a minute. Band is coming back for a minute.
Are you ready? Give me a good idea. Give me a good idea. Don't do the level. Give me a good idea. Kewa Messiah. Give me a good idea. Kewa Fedi Balbado and Malam. Give me a good idea. Give me a good idea. Let's say that we do. Give me a good idea. Kewa Mutaku. Give me a good idea. Kewa Mutaku. Wewe Nintendo moto. Wewe Nintendo moto. The anticipation is very high.